easy to Venkatraman. So you can really have a choice that you can either go for Venkatraman or you can go for Vadhwani. But trust me, if you are choosing any of the book, one thing is going to happen is each book is different from if Gulchandani is having some content, you may not find in Vadhwani, or Vadhwani having some content, you will find it in Venkatraman. So this is going to happen, but this will happen only 10% or 5%. It will not happen for most of the topic. Now, whatever syllabus will be forwarded by me to you in your group, you have to strictly follow that. Sometimes what happens is, now coming to the professional course students, sometimes what happens is whatever module or whatever classes notes you have, you really don't go through the syllabus and you start doing it. Sometimes you waste your time behind doing something which is really not there in your syllabus also. Clear? As you all know, we are an autonomous college, so our syllabus is also different from the other colleges with the paper pattern as well. Because if you see university, we have 100 marks paper, but here we have 60-40 marks. So please don't mess up with this. Whatever syllabus provided by the college website or by me, it's one and the same, but you have to follow only the syllabus given by us to you and not any other colleges or university. Am I clear? Okay. Coming to the study material, these are the recommendatory books. Anything you can buy. Just now I told you, don't go for Lata Nagarkar if you are not able to elaborate your answer and you are not, because the contents are very less. So if you haven't attended any of my class, or if you have started studying, so you won't be able to elaborate your answer if you are referring this book. Okay. Now, professional course to a material problem is, you have the problem is you won't be able to match up with the uh, for example, you take 6 months to give a professional course exam, because you start preparing right from 6 months and so on. So it's very difficult for you to just one second. While somebody's still trying, just Sias, please post it in the group that they should stop coming in the class, because I have already taken attendance. Okay. Um what I was telling you is, your study material level is very different from the SYBCom level book of business law. So the problem of doing these, somebody has unmute themselves. Just mute yourself. So the problem of doing this is, if you do professional course books referring for the SYPCOM level, last minute revision is very difficult for you, due to which when you give your exam, see right now the perception is what, in the classes it is already done. Yes, you already know these topics, so you are very reluctant and you do this topic at the last. Like you treat this subject as a last minute subject. क्या है, सिर्फ revision तो करना है. And there you go, there the problem arises, and why the professional course students are not scoring good marks, and why they don't they find it difficult to pass as well. Now trust me, it is a human brain which requires continuous revision of whatever you do 6 months before also. So is it possible for you to, your brain to remember each and everything for such a long time? Otherwise, it won't be difficult for anyone to do it, right? So what you have to do is, generally students ask me, just now also somebody asked me, can I do that module and so on. I have perfectly no issue with any study material. My problem is you treating this subject so lightly, and you get so reluctant about this subject that you study and treat this subject at the last minute, because of which you are not able to do the, see, your course material will be sections, definitions, case studies and whatnot. So in our class of SYBCom business law, when you write the answers, it is not at all compulsory for you to write sections, definitions and case study. Trust me, if you see the last year 5 question papers in the library, it is not at all compulsory for you to write sections, definitions and case study. The reason is, I have done all these experiments with you all in past in the exams, and I have really learned my lesson, because you create your own laws at first stage, and then you give the heading definition and you write in your own words. Definitions are already being quoted, is already been cited. You're supposed to write it as it is. But what students do is you write meaning in your own words and give the heading of definition. Second problem. Third, you just try sections. You starting me, you start studying, but it's sometimes very difficult to remember so many sections. Then student लिख के दे देखता हूँ, right to right, wrong to wrong. In this situation, it becomes very difficult for me to see something is wrong. I really cannot treat it, benefit of doubt, jane do, because this is a law subject. When I'm not making it compulsory, why are you playing games with it? Are you understanding? If I'm saying definitions compulsory, yes, you have no choice. You have to somehow try and write. But I'm telling, don't write definitions if you are not able to write meaning. Don't write sections. If you're very thorough, then only write. Then what is your problem? Are you getting me? These are the places where you lose your marks. Yes. We have so many papers in revaluation where students want to see why they haven't scored good marks. I know this, I know that. How can I score so less marks in the exam? Then we had showed them the Xerox copies of the papers also, where student find it very difficult. See, now also if I'll ask any question about the contract, immediately I am very sure that you will just post the answers like anything. But you have to elaborate your answers and write. You just can't write the pointers and go away. Are you getting me? So you have to treat this subject. So my advice to the professional course students is just spend your 100 200 rupees and buy SY become level book instead of doing your professional course material. See, this is my advice. It is after all your call what you want to do, because I want you to score good marks and pass this subject and clear it off and go to GYBCom. Later on, it's your call what to do about it. So if you're very good in elaboration part, if you're very good in writing the answers, please go for whatever material you have. Okay, coming to the non-vernacular medium students and vernacular medium students, those who are not doing any professional course, please, and the students who are very regular, please go for Bulchandani. It will really improve. I'm talking about non-vernacular. It will really help you. You will really find it very interesting. The case laws, the details are very good. You can go for Bulchandani. Vernacular medium students, please don't do Bulchandani and Lata Nagarkar. You should go for Venkatraman book. That is the best book for you. This is again my recommendation to you. It's after all your call how to deal with it. Later on, when you're doing Venkatraman, one care you have to take is for the vernacular medium students. Just see the topics, whichever is there. You just have to see that these are the topics is there in the book. Other topics are there or not there, so that you can just collect the information and so on. Just for that purpose. I do keep separate remedial lectures for the for the weaker students who find this subject a little difficult, but not as of now. Let us spend a little more time after quite a few modules, and then we can come back to the remedial class. Okay. Any other query which you want? Because as of now, I feel I talked to you about syllabus. I have discussed about the books to you. I have discussed about the paper pattern with you. I have told about the why CA students should refer this book, that book. Everything I have made it clear. I have also discussed that you should not. It is not compulsory to write definitions, sections, case study. Is there anything you want to ask me? Only academic related. Don't ask me nonsense question. This is absolutely for the messy students over there. So don't post anything. I don't want to hear also from anything from you. Or the other students can post any query if you have. Send notes to us, so won't that be to study? No, notes in the sense I'll be sending in a pointers form. It will not be a detailed notes, like it won't be so detailed. Because you have enough books in the market of it. As I told you, this 4 books and any other study material. So I'll be giving you pointers which you can study. I really don't know, Avantika. I really don't know whether these books are because this is the first time where students will be, trying books online. So I really I don't have any idea about it. What about case studies? Okay, case studies. Again, the professional course students can be able to Mori Bibi versus Dharmoda. So you can just mention these cases in your answers. Yes, Dairy versus Peak, Ashbury Railway Carriage Company. So these are only the headings. It is not compulsory to write the citations. 1997 SCC, AIR, and these are the citations which is not compulsory for you for SYBCom. It is there for the law colleges. So you can mention if you remember. You write the heading and you will write some other story that will not do. Will any of this will cover every matter that you will be giving totally? Yes, because as I told you, you just have to you just have to keep. Aradhya has asked this question. You just have to keep the syllabus aside. That's the reason. Keeping syllabus with you is one of the most imperative thing that you should be doing. Is very important that you should be keeping syllabus on one side and your book, and at one glance only you will come to know okay whether it is covering all the topic, because I'll be giving you a very exhaustive and detailed syllabus, so you don't have to worry about it. Any other questions? Disha, Jemima is also there in SYBCom. Disha, are you there? Okay, Aditya and Drashti. Okay. Hi, Jemima, if you're there. Aditya and Drashti, if you have any questions. Today we'll be preparing a separate group in which I'll be, not today, in next 2 days I'll be sharing you, because I have to make quite changes in the, because as we have 60-40 pattern now, I have to make slight changes. Um any other questions about the subject? Was there any technical glitch which you experienced, like any I was not audible in between, the PPT was not seen properly, because this will help me to for the next lecture. Anything like that? Aryan has replied, Manan has replied. Format of answers, okay, very good question. Okay, screen was blinking, okay. Maybe sometimes the technical issue from your side as well uh, will show up, Okay, apart from this, any other queries? No. Okay. Uh, Shubh Vyas is trying my Shubh Vyas, if I'm not mistaken, the leader of the gang. Okay, my one piece of advice to the gang, yes. Um, I really don't understand getting up early in the morning and 9 o'clock, attending the lecture and doing all this. How interesting you find it, I really don't understand. I mean, just go back to your bed and sleep, yeah. Just don't waste our time, and because of you the other students are also suffering, and trust me, just give me that one chance. I just wanted today also to something happen, and that's the reason I on the recording also. So yeah, the whole lecture is recorded, so that sometimes you'll say nahi maine nahi kiya hai, usne kiya hai. So I have the recording, and we because whatever you do, it gets blinking, that green light comes over here, so we automatically comes to know. So even if you say lie over here, we will go back to the recording and see. So I just wanted that something to happen today, so that I will not leave you. I will really not leave you, because you just can't disturb the whole class. You have a choice. You should just get lost if you are not interested in any subject which you don't like. Yes, and our job is to teach. Is not to take you left and right every morning, and why you're doing this, why you're doing that. I will really give you a very good one. I really want that you shouldn't be attending my class if you are interested in nonsense things. Am I clear? Okay. Today we will end it here. We will meet in the next lecture. and hope we will go well in our class. And I will try that it will not be very dry. I will try to make it interesting. With see my subject limitations are such, I can't really put any academic related videos or anything. I have to stick to my topic. I really can't. I can put quiz. I can put small questions, MCQs, which will make the session interesting. Format of answers. Can I tell you when once we will start with the because once I tell you the paper pattern and when your exams are nearing, I will definitely discuss with how to write the answers and what to write, what not to write. Am I clear? I will definitely. Don't worry. Format of answer I will definitely take up. Don't worry about it. Okay, chalo. Bye then. Have a nice day to all. It was really very nice meeting you all. First lecture of mine, but you trust me, you all were so well behaved and so well mannered today. Thank you. Keep doing this for the next lecture as well. Thank you so much.